I come from a tree of chromosomes who define manhood by the number of girls we can psychologically mess up and still leave them beautiful at the same time.
Daniel Omar as a personality wears so many shoes. Yeah, I'm a son, I'm a dancer, I'm a debater, but for today, Daniel Omar is a poet, a written and a spoken word poet.
See, girls think I tell them nice words for no good reason, but I am a spoiled poet, spoiled by nothing and no one, but it's mine. There is no degree of measurement of the extent I can carefully dissect your daughter's beauty and lay it all down before her like the word beauty was only designed in reference to her. Leave her blushing, leave her blinking, leave her thinking, and leave her dashing at the only one who can speak and make her eat nights words like love, words like curves, words like dub, and I mean words like rubs, because I'm a spoiled poet. My high school sweetheart, the girl I never cast in front of, always called her mom first to ask if it was okay to date her daughter, making no one question what she could ask for at her tender age and what I could offer. For there was nothing safe about a guarded heart. It makes it far too easy to see how an innocent heart can become a wrecking ball, how a clenched fist, a stabbing heart, or a hungry beast can become a gender lesson. But what made you think a relationship with me would be any different? I was just waiting for the right time to break your heart, which is normally when you give your heart to me, and after all these years of praying, you think I'll be asking for forgiveness? Come on. I was just looking for my next prey. She's probably that fine-looking individual who hasn't had a father long enough to warn her about a poet like me. Hi. You don't need to know my name, because we won't be together long enough for you to curse it. You should have checked your other options. Do a background check on my breakups. My words do more damage than the physical abuse and early pregnancy men are accused of. I am a vampire who writes broken promises in poetic form in front of mirrors, and I'm not afraid to look at the reflection because I can't see me. So honey, how did you expect us to see each other together? You had nothing to do about the extra weight that you put on while carrying in you my burdens. There was no right time for us to be together. I have used the ballpoint pen to break more hearts than I have stereotypes. I've gotten real good at accomplishing the goals of my life, of moving from one level to the next. I brought an amazing girl so beautifully once that the rest of her could have been kept on display in a museum. And honestly, it's not that I don't trust girls. It's just that I don't trust myself. I have a hard time admitting that I'm yet to undo all the social training that taught me all the ways I am superior to girls. That's why I have no nice status over everything that they think they love about me. They will love me. I will not love them back. I can't. Too scared to be wrong or weak or hurt, and too scared to fight for something that may never work. And I'm stitching together the fabrics of the broken pieces in me. And I often introduce myself in public. I often introduce myself like I am the only thing, the only guy standing between you and someone better or higher. Hi. My name is Daniel Omar, and this isn't a poem. I'm just a spoiled poet trying to be nice.
Someone is in trouble. Someone run very fast until someone is in trouble. Someone run very fast until someone is in trouble. But before you go, turn your ear towards the night sky and hear the sound of the raging storm. Hear the vociferous fury the Sandra Brigade is sitting as it comes together to march in a single verse.
Kitara is a writer.
Oh yes.
A writer of a poetry collection called The Headline That Morning.
Yeah.
I am a poet. I am a son.
Oh yes.
To my mother and my father. I grew up in a family where both my parents are teachers.
Oh.
Primary school teachers.
Okay.
Of English language.
Run very fast and announce the trouble. El Sanafu Zilidekala Lankoma. Oh Sana Wakira Kurikukuchu. El Kokosa KFC. Bazili Sizan Kukuni. Namakofu. Olukamba Lwenge. is in trouble. But before you go, stretch your chin into a smile and see who will not smile back. See who frowns and grunts, eager to sting like an angry bee ejected from its colony. See who will not smile back. The rumor is ripe for harvest. This land will only feed you. Only if you allow, it will bury you. Someone run very fast and announce the trouble. Sakala calamite, sakala calamite, sakala calamite, sakala calamite, sakala calamite. Writers are serving words for supper. Fishermen are fishing dirt and rubble. Some families are dining on dust. Others are serving porridge with salt. And now the village has gathered to know who raped the pregnant woman and also impregnated the baby. Who stole the blind man's walking stick and also drank his water. Who pissed in our village well and left because he did not care. I hear a man has been caught. I hear a man has been caught. Do you want to know who he is? Do you want to know who he is? Someone run very fast and announce the trouble. Someone run very fast and tell someone is in trouble. And I'm here to tell you. You're in trouble.
My name is Lule Raymond. I am a Luganda performance poet under the Poetry Shrine, which is a platform dedicated to oral literature in Uganda. I am also a student of Applied Information Technology at the International Science and Technology University.
Zeno wange tuli baawufu tetwemola twesokoola twesokoza bibatu twesokola bwe tudduka adda mu birenze mugga bw'ayimba nga nsena nserula nsi yagguka gendo ngenda mitwetwe ebirooto mbibunize beppu omutto gukola nga luyi oba eggambo eritayisibwa mu kamwa okuggyako ng'akamwa kisero oba ssubi kkalu ku ttale olubuto mpalampawalampa nesunga kusula mu mannyo mukazi gonjamu tawagiseemu lulimi bwampanulayo nga mulijja mwezinga mu kiwato nga twevulungula tutoka serengeto batulinde mu kyangaala konze nti leero nno nnyabo osindisa asitamye okunyinyika mu ntuye erinnya otuumye entumbwe ntuse ku lyengedde emifumbi mbazizza ekifuba njabizza nze n'owange tuli baawufu tetwemola twesokoola twesokoza bibatu twesokola bwe tudduka emikono gyaffe embuyaga gitusse eno n'eri okumpi n'ewala paka mu masaŋŋanzira g'obwagazi ne twetomera kufuuka fufufufu ze n'owange tuli bisiki bya muliro ku lubalama lw'ennyanja tetukoowa kubuuka mu bbanga tetukoowa kubumbujja nga bwe tudda wansi tetukoowa emimwa gy'empewo etufuuwa giyisiŋŋanya gaba nakibuga mu kawungeezi faasi ne zibwatuka mu nsekulire omukwano gumenya nnyo gunzita ne giryoka gitunywegera paka ku magumba ze bannange banyumize ze bannange ne bwentogera bwogezi kunze n'owange mpulira ng'omuntu alimu omuntu omulala ng'omuntu ajjudde ng'omuntu alidde ebirowoozo nakkuta mpulira nga nnyonyogerwa engalo z'ebiteeberezo byange mpulira nga nze nanseka munda
Your bed of lies, and I knew better than to look in your eyes. They only pretend you would be mine. And oh, how you make me believe. You had me caught in every web that you weaved. But do you ever think of me when you lie? Lie down in your bed.
They told me They told me there were diamonds in my eyes that would glow every time I saw him. They told me that my heart would overspeed every time he held my hand.
Well, my full name is Nakamanya Fahima Barure Chimbugwe. Chimbugwe is the family name. I'm born in a family of 7. I am a third born. I and my twin sister, we are the third borns. My name means intelligent. I'm currently offering a bachelor's degree at Macquarie University Business School, Business Administration, specializing in accounting option. I am a teacher very passionate about mentoring young people, girls, boys. I teach at Lowell Girls School and Howard Secondary School. I'm born in 1997.
Every time he held my hand.
Basically.
They told me that my heart would tear to pieces every time distance threw us apart and would grow a hole and bleed. They told me that if I drew circles about his chest with my fingers, that my face would shine bright like the stars and I would fly high and soar in the sky. They told me that his face would dance about the sight of my dreams.
Do you ever think of me when you lie down in your bed of lies, and then you're better than to look in your eyes. They only pretend you would be mine. And oh, how you made me believe. You had me caught in every web that you weave. But do you ever think of me when you lie down in your bed?
They told me that his face would play about in my dreams. They told me that his voice would sing me a lullaby every night. They told me he would come, so I waited. And he came along and he peeled my skin off my flesh, pricked out every nail and burnt me to ashes. And then left the ashes to drown.
How I grew up. I picked my eyes from light, I picked my sight from darkness, I picked my hearing from street car park noises, I picked my smell from my father's feet and his walking shoes, I picked my face from shadows I blindfolded and knocked down many times, I picked my reflection from ashtrays of smoked history hidden under deathbeds of minced memories, I picked my civilization from monkeys in trees, I picked my attitude from sovereign polar bears living in skyscrapers overseas. I picked my tongue from a brainwashed teacher. I picked my degree from a brainwashing factory of underpaid, unemployed employees who auction street strikes walking to work. I hear they pay sex for marks to pay school fees. I picked my degree from a brainwashing factory. I picked my degree from a brainwashing factory. I picked my mother, hiding from her ancestors in the Garden of Eden. I picked my brother from Benchuanuka Street, Luum Street, Miguel Street, waiting for God's sign to prove eternal life was not just an empty street. I picked my brother's tears from the rain, ready to wash his hopes away. I picked up his face and I said, it will be okay. I picked my name from necromancers arguing for my touch. I picked my virginity desisting disease hiding in a supermarket across Temptation Street. I picked my masculinity, learning to play cricket. I picked my poetry from a beggar at a really cheap price and almost lost it to a pickpocket. I picked my first song from birds warning me, watch out child, politicians are fools and feminists are mostly colonial tools. I picked my first pen playing with birds' feathers at crevices my notebooks where ant-hills grew like pimples under underwear. Understand, I picked my first teeth suckling guavas. Tell me what that means in dreams where cheetahs feed on grass and lambs nourish on human blood. I picked my first irony from a farmer who sowed the mustard seed and planted his kraal in my political space. Now he thinks I'm his animal feed. I picked my first footsteps learning to run away from the seed and thinking of darkness. What else could I see? I picked my first questions, questioning defeat, questioning why do humans compete. I picked my first lessons, learning to take defeat. I repeat, I am learning to take defeat. I repeat, I am learning to take defeat. I repeat, I am learning to take defeat.
First of all, I am a human being named Hawa Nanjobe Chimbugwe. I'm a finalizing student at Chambogo University, pursuing a bachelor's degree in science of human nutrition and dietetics. I'm a passionate poet. I'm a Muslim, both by birth and by choice. I'm an African who is Ugandan. I'm a second daughter to my father and mother.
Growing up as a girl is synonymous to fear. While they will be told to be a man and grow some balls, no one will ever tell us to be a woman, and of course we'll have no balls to grow. So often we'll be allowed to quiver and shiver, to tear and tear, but comprehend only what brings us fear. Fear to fear what the world has in store for us. Obulombolombo nga beera n'empisa, they will say. Omuwala takunama, omuwala tasitama, they will ask. How far or much have these norms protected us in this era? Kubanga ensangi zino asitamye n'atudde obulungi, ayambadde n'akunamye, alina empisa n'atalina, bonna babasye, babakutte, babatemyetemye nga tebasosodde. Yet still continuously our growth is synonymous to fear. The more the female mothers, the deeper our fears. Mulekerawo okutambula ekiro, so they will say. Ennaku zino abawala babatta, ennaku zino abakyala babakwata, so they will act. And like this, they will continue to whine and lament, and our minds and bodies will adhere to the fear our growth has instilled. Kati ffe be bakuzizza okutya, okuba abatiitiiza, abatemu tunaabaddawo. So in this state of fear, we wait for protection from the state. But the statements have the following view. The police officer attributed these murders to family ranks. The Inspector General of Police, who is supposed to head the people that protect us, attributed these murders to ritual sacrifices by business tycoons. And the head of the affairs of this state, who is supposed to protect us, attributed them to Illuminati. I wonder how a country whose foundation and beliefs are based on God, fronted by a motto for God and my country, can bring the above views as the causes for the state of women murder. Causes that affect our only solution to be fear. So it is. I think the greatest questions of the time will come not by speeches or their interviews, but by action. Who murders without a reason that is still valid when the murder is done? I say, who murders without a reason that is still valid when the murder is done? I wonder who murders without a reason that is still valid when the murder is done. Woe unto the statesmen, the police who are helpless or at least careless. Will you then have, after this pattern of murders is done, will you then have the courage to walk to talk to the father who has lost his daughters? Or to talk to the husbands who have lost their wives? Or to talk to the children who have been left motherless? Or are you not normal? Don't you procreate? Then if not your female offspring being the next victims, who next? The head of state, who orders a camp of policemen to surround Kizza Besiege's fence every day from the day of election, but cannot do the same in Wakiso district, but will urge us to cooperate with the police and hand in any suspect, him not wanting to say, be your own police. So I'm scared. By the time statesmen start to say things they would laugh at if said by another, then it's high time we grip not onto hope, but fear.
This babe has become a slave queen. She has 2.7k likes without yours.
Yo, I want to be in high school again.
Yeah. I'm talking back before girls became slave queens,
Slave twins,
back before boys forgot the brotherhood and became slave kings.
falling prey to these slaves.
Back before our backs became ashamed of what we have become and started wearing jumpers to cover our shame.
I'm talking back when the closest thing we knew to a friend zone and girls being mean was getting your 3-page long letter replied in one word.
Lord.